Welcome back. In the previous steps, we have coded the handle basic authentication login method. We created the basic authentication service and we are ready to now connect it to the login page. Let's go ahead and do that in this specific step. Let's go to the login.component.html and over here right now what are we doing? When we are logging in, we are calling handle login. And where is handle login defined? This is the method which is defined. What we want to change to is handle basic auth login. So what I'll do is I'll copy this and replace, it should be handle basic auth login, and what I'll do is I'll comment this out, control slash. I mean, it's just for future reference, just in case we need it. Handle basic auth login. So did we get it right? Handle basic auth login. Looks good. It's time to test what we have been doing until now. In 28 minutes, dummy and login. Cool. This is working. We are getting a welcome message. This is calling the basic authentication service and this is fine. Now I'm doing a logout. Let's do a login. And now let's change the password to something else and try login. Oops, this is also succeeding. Do you know why the request is succeeding? The reason this is working is because whatever header we are setting is getting overridden by the HTTP interceptor which we created earlier. Over here we hard coded the user ID and password, and that's overriding whatever stuff that we have put in. So this is something you should always be cautious about. Over here we are using a hard coded thing, and that is what is causing a problem. Now what we'll do is let's disable this HTTP interceptor for a little while. We'll enable it a little later while we get to the rest of the stuff. For now, let's go to the app.module.ts and let's disable this out. So what I'll do is I'll select this and press control slash or command slash, and this line is commented out. Now let's see what would happen. Log out and try to log in back in 28 minutes. Dummy login. This works. That's good. Now log out and log in back again in 28 minutes. Some other password. Cool. Invalid credentials. That's awesome, right? The first time we are seeing invalid credentials. The great thing is now we are validating the user ID and password against the backend, and that's awesome. There are a number of things that we need to fix going forward. A lot of hard-coded stuff. We have disabled the HTTP interceptor, but it's still a minor victory. We are able to now connect to a backend service to do the actual login. I'll see you in the next step where we would work on all the other stuff. Until then, bye-bye.